The sun burned high over the vast lands of ancient Greece, as Leto, the Titaness of grace and quiet dignity, wandered in desperation. The daughter of Zeus and Phoebe, she had once been cherished, her beauty and wisdom captivating even the mighty Zeus. But now she was a fugitive, relentlessly pursued by the wrath of Hera, the jealous queen of the gods. Hera's fury knew no bounds. She forbade any land under the sun from offering Leto refuge, decreeing that no place on earth should welcome her laboring pains. As if this decree were not cruel enough, the vengeful goddess also sent Python, a monstrous serpent, to hunt her down. Leto fled from one land to another, her breath growing shallow, her steps faltering. But nowhere did she find sanctuary. At last her journey brought her to a small, drifting island known as Delos. It was a land untethered to the earth, a place neither fixed nor bound, a loophole in Hera's command. The island, moved by compassion, offered her shelter, promising a safe haven for her divine children to enter the world. Artemis came first, her birth as effortless as the rise of the moon over a tranquil sea. Some say Leto bore her without pain, and others whisper that Rhea, the mother of the Olympians, lent her aid. The moment Artemis emerged, she was not a helpless infant, but a goddess of immediate presence and power. The air around her shimmered with silver light, a quiet yet undeniable force. But Leto's suffering was not over. The labor for Apollo was far more arduous. The pains racked her body, waves of agony stealing her breath. Hera, ever vengeful, had commanded Eileithyia, the goddess of childbirth, to withhold her aid. The gods, watching from Olympus, could bear the sight no longer. They intervened, sending Iris, the swift-footed messenger, to persuade Eileithyia to defy Hera's will. At last, the goddess of birth arrived, and with Artemis by her mother's side, the second twin came into the world. At the moment Apollo was born, the island of Delos shone with an otherworldly radiance. Golden flowers bloomed where none had been before. The waters of the sacred lake turned to liquid gold, and the swans of Delos circled the island 7 times, their voices lifting in divine harmony. A brilliant light filled the sky, heralding the arrival of the god who would one day be known as the bringer of prophecy, music, and the sun. The Houri, the goddesses of the seasons, crowned the newborn Apollo with a golden diadem, recognizing his destiny. And as he took his first breath, he spoke not with the cries of a mortal infant, but with the voice of a god. "Give me the lyre and the curved bow, and I shall declare to mankind the infallible will of Zeus." From that moment, their fates were sealed. Artemis, the untamed huntress, chose the wilds as her domain, roaming forests and mountains, protector of nature and maidenhood. Apollo, radiant and resplendent, embraced the arts and prophecy, his light guiding mortals toward truth. But even in their divinity, they did not forget their mother's suffering. When Apollo reached maturity, he sought revenge upon the serpent Python, the creature who had tormented Leto. With his golden bow, he pursued the beast to Delphi, where he struck it down, its great body crashing into the sacred ground. From its defeat, the oracle of Delphi arose, forever linking Apollo to divine wisdom and prophecy. Leto, once a hunted woman, was now revered as a goddess of protection and motherhood. In Delos her name was worshipped, and in faraway Lycia temples were raised in her honor. Though she had suffered, she had prevailed, her children rising as luminous forces upon the world. Thus the divine twins, Artemis and Apollo, came into being, one as the gentle glow of the moon, the other as the fiery brilliance of the sun. Their birth, a tale of struggle and celestial wonder, became one of the most enduring myths of the ancient world. A story of resilience, vengeance, and the eternal dance of light and darkness.